So good day everyone, my name is Clark Shane Conte, one of the members of Group 3. Now, we will discuss the major or the essential information in our topic, which is the cry of revolution. The term cry, which actually means cry for rebellion, which marks as the beginning of the Philippine Revolution led by the Supreme Leader Andres Bonifacio. Now, let's take a quick look at the background of our Supreme Leader. So Andres Bonifacio was born in Tondo, Manila on November 30, 1863. Bonifacio was a Filipino revolutionary leader. He is often called the father of the Philippine Revolution, or in Tagalog, ang ama ng Katipunan, and considered a national hero of the Philippines. He died on May 10, 1897.
Two important events. First is stealing up of tax certificate or cedul. Second, patriotic shout such as Viva la Independencia Pilipina.
Dr. Pio Valenzuela, born on July 11, 1869, was a Filipino physician and revolutionary leader. At the age of 23, he joined the Katipunan, a secret revolutionary society that sought independence from Spanish rule. He was a close friend of Andres Bonifacio, the leader of the Katipunan, and became one of its officials. Valenzuela played an important role in organizing many Katipunan's chapters, especially in his home province of Bulacan. Known for his passion for medicine, he was widely regarded as the someone destined to become an excellent doctor. In recounting the events of Philippine Revolution, Valenzuela stated in 1948 that the historic cry of Pugadlawan, where Filipinos stored their cedulas as the sign of defiance against Spain, occurred on August 23, 1869. However, Gregorio Said, in his 1954 writings, claimed that the event took place in Balintawak on August 26.
General Santiago Virata Alvarez was born on July 25, 1872 in Imus, Cavite. He often called Kidlat ng Apo. General Alvarez was a Filipino revolutionary and a writer who played a significant role in Philippine Revolution against Spanish colonial rule. He remembered for his leadership and bravery during critical battle in Cavite.
General Guillermo Masangkay. He was born on June 25, 1867 in Mesi, Tondo, Manila. Friend and advisor of Andres Bonifacio. A bosom friend of Andres Bonifacio, the founder of the Katipunan. Guillermo Masangkay, who joined the Underground Society when he was only 17, was the Supremo's personal counselor. He was died on May 13, 1963.
Gregorio de Jesus. Gregorio de Jesus, also known as Oriang, was born on May 9, 1875 in Caloocan, and is one of the key figures in Katipunan. She is the vice president and one of the founders of the women's chapter of the Katipunan in the Philippines. In her account, the first cry occurred on August 25, 1896, near Caloocan. She was married to Andres Bonifacio, but upon Bonifacio's death, she was remarried to one of the revolutionary generals, Julio Napkil. She passed away on March 15, 1943 at the age of 67.
Among the different versions of the first cry, the cry of Balintawak or Pugadlawi is the most famous and debatable because of the reputation of their historians, who wrote it according to their sources.
El Comercio, an evening newspaper, reported on August 27, 1896 about disturbances in Balintawak, Caloocan. The news revealed a group of bandits led by a mestizo with over 500 men, mostly without organization and arms, roaming in the mountains of San Mateo. The band arrived the night before last night, disrupting the barrio.
The British Consular. So the British Consulate monitored and reported the events on 26th of August 1896 about the uprising in Balintawak. So they are reporting through cipher telegram from Manila to London. This indicates that the British were aware of the growing unrest and the activities of the Katipunan. So the British consular's role primarily was to observe and inform their government to provide updates to the situation or the events that took place in the Philippines.
The cedula during the Spanish colonial period was an identification card and resident tax certificate that has to be carried at all times. A person who could not present his or her cedula could be arrested and imprisoned by the Guardia Civil. A cedulas were torn by the Katipuneros at Apolonio, Samson Place in Boocangkong, and first encounter in Banlat, Quezon, Tamol. The tearing of the cedulas marked the beginning of the Philippines Revolution against Spanish colonial rule.